So everything in life, I'm getting sensory input in for, right? I knew kind of when I walked in this room, maybe the floors weren't made of carpet, you know, they're harder, that this desk was made of wood, that you were wearing a black shirt, you were wearing glasses, there's a doorknob there. All this is being inputted into my brain, but I'm not necessarily thinking of it as conscious thought, right? I'm not like, that is a camera. That is a white piece of paper that is made from a tree. That is black ink, you know?
Yeah.
It's just kind of, oh, pick it up. Bunch of different sensory information. It's going to come up. Let's draw my brain. There's my cerebellum, brainstem, brain. Okay, so here's my thalamus. I'm going to have, maybe this is my spinal cord. It's going to come up, go through my medulla oblongata.
And never decussated.
Oh, fine. Decusate, we'll cross on over. It's pretty good, pretty good. And then here's my thalamus, and this is where it will always, always, always go. Any sensory information hits the thalamus first. Then if I want to make it a conscious thought, let's say I'm getting a back scratch, I'm like, oh, this feels so good. I'm going to go to my parietal lobe next. Things like that.
In the sensory cortex?
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect. So I feel my laptop. Oh, it's a little cold. Same thing. Parietal lobe. But first, thalamus.
Cool.
Okay, I'll show you a video of that. There's a bunch of really fun ones in just a minute. Your hypothalamus. Basically, I always think of a hippo. What is a hippo?
That's exactly what I thought.
Yeah. Do you?
Yeah, that just helps me memorize where it was in neurobiology, because the hypothalamus is under the thalamus because it's heavier, because it's a hippo.
That's good. That's good. So if it's heavier, what's it going to be doing? Eating. So you can say it regulates our hunger and thirst. The biggest category overall, though, would be maintaining homeostasis. So it's going to regulate your hunger and your thirst, which is why guys, whenever they want to do like an eating competition, they're like, okay, let's down these wings. Like, well, we have 15 minutes. Let's get as much like in our bodies as possible in the first 15 minutes. Why do they do that? Because either they know or they don't know, or they've heard it, that it's going to take 15 minutes or 20 minutes, whatever it is, for your stomach to send those, action potentials up to your spinal cord, up to here, going to your diencephalon, hypothalamus to say, hey, we're good. You're done eating. You're full. You're done. Out of the eating competition. That's your hypothalamus. So think hippos, they eat and drink a lot. They're really fat, right?
Nice.
They weigh a ton. As well as regulate body temperature. So it's a nice hot day outside like it is today. Everyone's sweating. What does the hippo do? Just goes in their little water hole, right? Just trots on in. That's that one. And then our second category is going to be like endocrine functions.
Wouldn't the first two fall under that though?
Yes, but these are going to be more of the hormones.
Okay.
So this will be more like your thyroid, growth hormone, things like that.
Isn't the thyroid?
But you could say that these could also be, because thyroid has to do a lot with metabolism.
Yeah.
So you could say they're all kind of intertwined. Okay. But that's a good connection.
And then which one did you say was the one that dealt with the natural man?
That was your limbic system.
Oh, limbic system.
Which is found in your frontal lobe.
Could you say that also for the hypothalamus though? Because it secretes things like oxytocin and...
You could, yeah.
And because it controls hunger and thirst.
Yeah, you could, yeah, they all work together. Limbic system, if they were just to ask limbic system, you'd put that in your frontal lobe. But if they were to ask maybe what makes you want to eat food, you could say part of your limbic system, part of your hypothalamus, maybe part of your epithalamus even, because you smell something, remember your grandma's pie, and then you want pie. So you could say, since your brain's so complex, they all work together.
Yeah.
But,
Okay.
so yeah, these are all kind of loose lines, because your brain, you know, something might be happening here, but also here and a little bit there, and
Yeah.
a little smidget there, but a lot there. So then whatever's the majority, we call this, that's where it's going to be at.